Welcome, everyone. I am Mark, and this is By Divine Design. The energies are streaming in quite intensely already, so we are just going to dive right in. This is a transmission of divine love consciousness. It's always for your highest good and the highest good of all. During this guided meditation, you are invited to just relax, open, receive. Allow this divine love to meditate you. And you might find it helpful to be aware of your physical sensations throughout the meditation. Allow yourself to notice how you are receiving the transmission all the way down into the body. I and the guides enter into a oneness with each of you, with your energy systems. I allow my body to act as a proxy for your body. And I put words on what I'm experiencing, what the guides are doing. And your energy system, if it likes what it sees me doing, you just naturally do it yourself. I act as a mirror. I show possibilities. I allow what I notice in your energy system to be replicated within mine. The guides show me how to release it, upgrade it, transform it, while your energy system is watching. And if you decide it's for your highest good, you do the same thing within your system. So I am not doing anything to you. I'm mirroring possibilities for you, and if you decide that's best for you, you take that. You open to that. You create that within yourself. So we're just continuing to tune in to each of you, your energy system, where you are on the path, what's ready to come to the surface that's no longer needed, that can be released and allow you to become lighter and brighter, more filled with love and joy. So there's a lot of light coming in today. It's a bit towards the intense side. It like has a really strong intention. to come into your system, to light up your system, to reveal or make conscious what's been unconscious and limiting you. Okay, some of that's coming to the surface. For some of you, this is from this lifetime, especially childhood, young adulthood. For some of you, it's more primarily coming from past lives, but it doesn't matter. We're going to just clear these. Interesting. Okay. So I'm just going to start naming them. These are identifications that are coming up right now. I am shit. My life's shit. The world's shit. My relationships are shit. This is pretty intense energy that's been repressed into your system. As I said, possibly from other lifetimes and or from this lifetime. It's interesting, I normally wouldn't use this kind of phrase, but it wants this particular wording. I am shit. I'm shit. I'm shit. I'm shit. I'm shit. I'm shit. My life is shit. My life is total disaster. It's shit. My relationships are shit. Anything I try to do goes to shit. Clear, 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 clear. This is one of those ones as we clear it at one level, the next level pushes up. So we cleared at that level. There's an even deeper level pushing up. This is old. These are associations, identifications that have been held most likely through many lifetimes. Shut down, shut down. So it was part of a shutdown mechanism. Shut down in order to survive. So yeah, at base, it was part of your survival mechanism. Shut down, shut down, shut down. We're just investigating this mechanism. Attempts to protect yourself by concluding, I'm shit, my life is shit, the world is shit. It's like this total negation. Total negation. That it was like designed to act as a wall. It's like to make such a black and white judgment. I am shit. There's no gray area. There's no room to argue with this. But it was being done to create a wall of protection around you. So that's part of the purpose behind the identification. It was you doing the best you knew how to do in very challenging situations to survive, to take some of the pressure off of yourself that you were feeling in whatever way it was playing out for you. Yeah, it's like deciding so deeply that I'm shit, that you will give up. And in giving up, the hope is you'll quit judging yourself. You'll quit pressuring yourself to do better. Yeah, so this is one of those mechanisms where it actually becomes a self-reinforcing hell. So these parts of you have been locked in a type of hell, trying to survive, trying to protect you. but just reinforcing what ultimately becomes loneliness. Because the more you believe you're shit, your life is shit, your relationships are shit, the more you create this wall through those kinds of judgments and identifications, the more you shut the world out and you're left in there alone. You might feel safer to some degree, but you also feel alone, very alone. So obviously it's not, in the long run, it's not the best solution. In the short run, at the moment that it was happening, it might have been the best you could do, but it's not the best you can do now. As an infinite divine being with an ever-evolving consciousness and awareness and access to divine love consciousness, we can do better now. Clear, clear, clear. Clear, 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 clear. What would it be like to let go of any and all beliefs that you are shit, your life is shit, the world is shit, and explore beyond those judgments? Those egoic judgments. So, yeah, these were all, your ego is what plays the part of trying to help you to survive. But it's always fear-based until it's not. It's always limited in perspective, in understanding. Doesn't have the overview. But you have access now to your infinite divine being, to who and what you truly are as an infinite divine being, who is able to evoke love within you and give you a higher perspective and show you the easiest, quickest way to release all these old identifications, all this old conditioning from this life, from any other life. And we're doing so now. That's allowing you to expand your whole energy system. Yeah, whenever you let go of a low vibrational conditioning, identification, beliefs that are not true for you, your system automatically then can expand and fill with love, light, and truth, replacing that untruth, that darkness, that lack of consciousness with love, light, truth, divine love consciousness. Okay, let's clear the waters some. Okay, there's another set of beliefs coming up that's kind of right beside this one that we just cleared. I am bad. I am bad. Okay, this is more like I am bad for myself. And I am bad for others. Yeah, this has a bit of a different purpose to it, or its original purpose. I am bad. So we're just bringing more love, light, and awareness around this set of identifications. I am bad. I am bad for myself. I am bad for others. I am bad for you. This more has a feel of, like the first one, I am shit, was like you trying to protect yourself from the world. But this is more like you trying to protect others from yourself. I am bad, so I need to put up a wall so my badness doesn't affect others that I love and care for. Oh, yeah, big confirmation. So we're on the right track there. Clear, 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 clear. Again, would you be willing to allow yourself to see this clearly from who and what you are now as an infinite divine being here in a human body, more evolved than ever before, more aware than ever before, more in touch with the love that you are, the love that you share naturally just by being alive. So how could that be bad? Would you be willing to let go of any and all beliefs that you are bad for yourself, bad for others, bad for the world? That's just not true. Notice, feel that in your body. Your body will confirm it. I am love. Okay, you have parts of your ego trying to argue with this. That's fine. Welcome that, welcome that, welcome that. We want those to come up so they can release. Let's try it again. I am love. Therefore, I am good for myself. I am good for the world. I am good for others. Okay, there was a little resistance, a little bit of blocking, but you received it far better that time. Let's just clear a little bit more. What if it's actually true you are made of love? You are love itself. You are good, naturally good, always good. Always were good, always are good, always will be good. What if that's the actual truth? Would you be willing to let go of any and all conditioning and judgments to the contrary? And allow yourself to notice what it's like to live your goodness, to be the loving goodness that you actually are. Which requires no judgments, no forcing it to be one way or the other, no manipulation. You already are good. You already are love. Yeah. Would you be willing to let go of trying to be what you already are? of believing you need to effort at being loving, at being good. Yeah, clear, 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 clear. This is nearing a very big breakthrough. Like when you really get, you already are loving goodness. You can't do anything to be more infinitely loving and good than you already are. I mean, your life just simplifies immensely the moment you really, really get that. So much efforting just dissolves the moment it fully clicks into place. And because we have all these layers and layers and layers that would try to counter that truth, it might take some time for this truth to fully click into place for you. But you are receiving it the best you can. The guides are amplifying it within your system, showing you it's okay. It's okay to allow yourself to remember your own loving goodness. It's okay. You have permission. You have permission to drop the conditioning that you're not okay and you need to work at being okay. You're not good and you need to work at being good. So you might not be ready to drop all of that all at once. Or maybe you are. But it's in process now. You're exploring it now. Yeah, do a scan, head to toe scan of your physical sensations. What would it be like to allow yourself to know, feel, experience in the body your infinite loving goodness? So we're continuing to clear in the background any and all resistances, old thoughts, beliefs, memories that have been preventing you from feeling and knowing your love and goodness. What if you could experience this even more? 3, 2, 1, now. And just for the fun of it, if only for a moment, would you be willing to let go of any and all remaining resistance to knowing and feeling your infinite loving goodness now? Okay, let's play with this by using your Akashic Records. So allow yourself to think of or feel for some situation that, at least in the past, caused you to judge yourself, to make you feel like you're a bad person, bad for yourself, bad for others, or that you're shit, or the world shit. Like, what does that trigger for you, or what in the past still made you feel that way? Like, try to locate a specific example, a specific situation. It could be like, this morning I woke up on the wrong side of the bed and the first thought, ugh, life sucks. Life is shit. I feel like shit. It's like, you want to get a specific instance, if you can, of self-judgment. Okay, whether you're consciously aware of it or not, I can see everyone's found something. Either you did consciously or your system found it for you unconsciously. So okay, Metatron, Archangel Metatron's assisting. He's using his multidimensional cube to connect that situation to its Akashic record. And we're going to upgrade the record. Let's see what he does here first. Okay, the way I'm seeing it, the way you could imagine it, is Archangel Michael's standing in front of you, holding a box with the records that pertain to that situation of self-judgment. And he's holding that out to you and asking you to just simply open your heart, be the loving goodness that you are, and allow loving goodness to pour into that record, into the box holding these records. It's like, would you be willing to allow this particular record to release any and all self-judgment that was originally there, and allow it to be filled only with self-love, self-knowing of your own goodness, of your own love, of your own value. And you might notice how the record changes depending on how you might have been experiencing the record. Some like see pages in a book, others might see like CDs or tapes or transparent rectangles. But as you fill it with love and goodness, it's just an intention. You could visualize it if that helps. But the important thing is just to intend to change that memory with love and goodness. Notice any changes. Like the pages might rewrite themselves, or the CD might go from red to green in color, in glow. Okay, you've all done that. Good. Would you be willing to allow any and all other similar records to be changed in a similar way throughout your whole life? Any and all times of self-judgment be filled with your infinite love and goodness now. And scan your physical sensations. Allow your body to register these changes that are happening energetically. That are rewriting your records across space and time, throughout space and time. Even though our focus right now is on this lifetime, this is affecting every lifetime because they're all connected. It's all holographic. It's still translating out through the other similar records. We're supporting that. Yeah, what if self-judgment dropped out of your life and mind so completely that you can't even imagine or remember being any other way but self-loving, in touch with your own goodness? If that were possible, would you be willing to allow it now? Is there any good reason to hold on to self-judgment or to those kinds of memories Is that actually helpful now? If not, let them go. There we go. That's another good wave. There we go. Now you're really letting go. It's good for you to know this affects everyone you know. This affects the whole collective. As you drop it, you help others to drop it. You show the way for yet others to eventually drop it. This is not only life-changing, it's world-changing. It's universe-changing. And all it takes is your intention to remember you truly are infinite, loving goodness. Indeed, you are infinite, loving goodness, present everywhere, always. Yeah, let your physical sensations show you the truth of that. Infinite loving goodness everywhere present, always. Okay. Archangel Metatron is inviting us to do this again in slightly a different way, or with a slightly different focus. Allow to come to mind your most stuck memory, the one that just can make you cry or make you depressed, or that you just don't allow yourself normally to think about ever. What if you could allow yourself to know what that most stuck memory is in the light and love and all the support that we have here present right now? Yeah, and it's okay. It's even if you can't bring it to mind, the intention to pick your most stuck event, your most stuck memory, is already highlighting it in your energy system, even if you're not conscious of it. That's fine. If it needs to stay unconscious because it's just such an overwhelming memory, that's absolutely fine. And it might be from another lifetime or from this lifetime. Just a very deep, stuck, unresolved memory. Okay. Yeah, everyone's got one, it looks like. You can always replay this later with other ones, so we're just going to work with one right now. Okay, there we are. So, Archangel Metatron now has this, the Akashic record for this memory, in his hands, holding it in front of you. And he's inviting you to share your infinite love and goodness with this memory, to pour your love and goodness into and over and through this memory, allowing it to be healed, recreated, upgraded, to an experience where you never lost sight of your loving goodness. You never lost touch with your loving goodness. As you went through the original experience, you're filled with all this love, light, angelic support, the support of your guides, your own infinite divine being, absolutely present, rewriting the memory to be the highest vibrational version of it possible. Yeah, would you be willing to allow yourself to receive and feel in every cell of your body this highest vibrational version of that memory, this newly upgraded Akashic record for that time and place. Expanding, expanding, expanding. The one with this upgraded Akashic record is a much more expansive being than the one who went through the original version. So expanding, would you be willing to allow yourself to expand to this vaster being you are now? Just helping that energy to keep flowing, expanding, as it now begins to move into the second phase where any and all other similar records can be updated in the same way. From this lifetime, from any and all other lifetimes. Again, simply by you allowing yourself to know and feel the infinite loving goodness that you are, and allowing that infinite loving goodness to infuse and transform each and every Akashic record of any and all similar types of challenges or experiences. I mean, ultimately, you can flow it out to every record. Why not? Allow your infinite loving goodness, it's infinite. Your records are also infinite. Perfect match. Allow every record to be upgraded with this loving goodness that you are. And notice what that feels like, because this is also changing your cellular memories, the way you've been holding these old energies in your physical body, in your unconscious mind. All of that is changing. Shifting to higher vibrational love, light, and truth. Creating even more refined and beautiful patterns throughout your energy system. Including your mind, heart, body. Bringing in frequencies of balance, helping you to integrate all this expansion, all this growth, all this accelerated flow of love and goodness through your system. Yeah, we're hitting a self-exciting stage here where anything that would resist this flow, this energy from expanding, is automatically being healed by the expanding love and goodness. Yeah, there's enough of a momentum now. It's just clearing itself as it expands. It clears more of the system. So focus especially on the second chakra right now. Some old fears, old densities, places you held the opposite of loving goodness. Just let them release. Let them fill with the loving goodness that you are. Would you be willing to allow your whole sense of sexuality to be upgraded from this true identification as loving goodness itself? Yeah, just let go of all that old conditioning regarding sexuality, all the things society and family and religion taught you about sexuality that has absolutely nothing to do with being infinite, loving goodness that you actually are. Would you be willing to allow yourself to notice that in truth, you can't not be loving goodness? no matter what you do, what you think, what you don't do, no matter how hard you try, you can't not be loving goodness. The double negatives, helping that slip in deeper into your system. It's jumping past the mind who's still trying to figure that out, which is perfect. There you go. The infinite part of it is coming in as an energy, as a frequency, rewriting your system, rewriting your system programming at a very base level, adding in this infinity symbol to the formula. Anything multiplied by infinity, anything added to infinity, anything subtracted from infinity, all of them are still infinity. This is, it's still being written. It's being written into your base code of your system, of your physical body, meaning like your DNA, your genes are being affected by this right now. Adding this infinity symbol so this was like removed from your basic programming in order to become human. This is part of your, the veil of forgetting we take on. Part of it has to include forgetting we're infinite divine beings. We're infinite. We're infinite. And that's reawakening in your system now. What that actually means, what that implies, what that actually is. How incredibly freeing it is to realize you are infinite. Just the infinite part, let alone infinite love, infinite goodness, infinite peace. Even just recognizing that you are infinite being, you are infinite. Everywhere present, always. Nothing can be against you. Because it all is you. You're infinite. It's all you. Nothing can oppose that which is infinite. That which you are is unopposed. Would you be willing to allow the truth of this to cascade through every layer and level of your system? Allow yourself to grok your infiniteness. And notice you're still here. And notice you still have a human body here in this dimension. Being infinite and being apparently limited and separate as a human do not oppose each other either. You can have it all. You do have it all. And you can now experience the bliss of it all, more and more and more. This has been wonderful. Thank you for your participation, the service that it is. Thank you for exploring your infinite loving goodness and allowing more of it to radiate infinitely all around you. Thank you for being willing to drop that which is no longer true for you, no longer part of your highest good. Thank you for being. The session is complete. Infinite blessings.